Okay, this is the video review for solving log equations 1 through 12 on the handout you're getting. I'm going to do all 12 problems, and then you have 10 to do for homework to study for your quiz. So I would suggest trying to do your problems before you look at the video. Okay, so here we go. The first one is 10 times log base 9 of 3x equals 0. Well, the first thing you want to do when you see this, something in front here, is divide both sides by 10. You divide both sides by 10, we get log base 9 of 3x still equals what? 0. Now, before we can do anything, we need a log base 9 on both sides, so I'm going to multiply this by 1. 0 times 1 is 0, so we're not changing it, we're just rewriting him or redressing him. So we're going to write this as log base 9 of 9. Because log base 9 of 9, that equals 1. Now I'm going to use my power property, and this is going to be log base 9 of 3x equals log base 9 of 9 to the 0. Now I can cross this out, and I have 3 to the x equals 9 to the 0 equals 1, so x equals 1/3. So your solution set is 1/3. And you want to always plug it back in and check. This quantity here has to be positive. So when you plug in 1/3, it is positive because you have log base 9 of 1. Number 2, we have -4 times log base 5 of v plus 9 equals -12. So first thing I'm going to do is divide both sides by -4. We get log base 5 of v plus 9 equals 3. Now, since we don't have a base on log base 5 on both sides, I'm going to go ahead and multiply this by 1, which in log land will be log base 5 of 5. We want the bases to be the same here. Now use my power property, and I have log base 5 of v plus 9 equals log base 5 of 5 cubed. So when you get this, you can cross those out now, and you have v plus 9 equals 125. Subtract the 9 from both sides, so you get v equals 116. Always kind of want to glance up here and make sure when you plug it back in that this is positive. So we want v to be positive here. So that our solution set is 116. Number 3, we have log base 6 of 2x minus 5 plus 1 equals log base 6 of 7x plus 10. What we notice right away is we have this 1 here. So we already know what that equals in log land. So we have log base 6 of 2x minus 5 plus log base 6 of 6. Because that's what that equals 1. Or you can say 6 to the first power. Equals log base 6 of 7x plus 10. Now we're going to condense or write as a single logarithm using our quotient property over, this is log base 6. And this, when you write this, it's going to be 6. Alright? Equals log base 6, 7x plus 10. Now I can cross this out. And cross multiply, you get 2x minus 5 equals 42x plus 60. So I'm going to minus the 2x, I get 40x equals negative 65. So when I divide both sides by x, I get negative 65 over 40. Divide everything by 5. That's going to be what? 15, negative 15 over 8. Now, when you plug this in here, you're going to get negative 15 over 4 minus 5. This is going to be negative. So we have to disregard this, and so for number 3, the answer is no solution. So there is no solution to number 3. Number 4, we have log base 6 3m plus 7 minus log base 6 of m plus 4 equals 2 times log base 6 of 2 minus 3 times log of base 6 of 2. Now right away, before I do anything, I'm just going to move my powers up here. I'll move this power here, so that's 3. Crossing out and just do that. Now I'm going to condense this. Log base 6 of 3m plus 7 over m plus 4 equals log base 6 of 4 over 8, which is 1/2. Since I have my base is the same, I can just I'm going to go ahead and write this as 1/2. It makes it easier. I'm going to cross multiply, and I get 6m plus 14 equals m plus 4. So I'm going to subtract the m, and I'm going to subtract the 14 here. So I'm going to get 5m, this is 0, equals, I'm subtracting the 14 here, equals negative 10. So you get m equals negative 1/2. Now let's check this. It's negative. No, it's actually not negative 1/2. It's what? Negative 2. Let's check. Does negative 2 work? So when I plug in negative 2 here, this quantity here is still positive, so it checks there. If I plug in negative 2 here, that gives me 2, so this amount, this quantity here is still positive. So negative 2 is a solution. Number 5, log base 2 of x minus log base 2 of x plus 2, is that in parentheses, equals 3. I'm going to go ahead and multiply this by 1, which is log base 2 of 2. Condense log base 2 of x over x plus 2 equals log base 2 of 2 cubed. This part we can not worry about anymore. We have x over x plus 2 equals 8. I cross multiply, get 8x plus 16. So I have 7x equals negative 16. So x equals negative 16 over 7. So clearly, when you plug this in right here in this first one, it doesn't matter where you plug it. If it's one case where it doesn't work, on number 5, there's no solution because it doesn't work. Okay, number 6, with negative 5 plus, now this is the way you're going to get it on your quiz. You're going to get it on your quiz like this, which kind of looks confusing. So when you have something like this, what I did on this one, on your sheet, I went ahead and put parentheses. The way you're going to get it on your quiz looks like that. So I just put this in parentheses. It looks better, because it looks funny if you don't do that. Now the first thing I'm going to do is add 5 to both sides. So I have ln of negative 3r equals 1, because I added 5 to both of this. Now we don't have a ln on both sides, so I'm going to multiply this by 1, which in ln land means ln of e. So I have ln of negative 3r equals ln of e to the first power, because I just moved my power there. I'm going to go ahead and keep doing that because it confuses me. So I cross out my ln's, and I have negative 3r equals e to the first power. I'm going to solve for r, so r equals e over negative 3, which is the same as negative 1/3 e. Now when you plug it in for r, this is going to give you a positive number because two negatives make a positive, so this is okay. So our solution is negative 1/3 e. Don't forget, what does e equal? E just is the constant, 2.718. Okay, 7. We have 9 times ln of 6r equals negative 9. Divide both sides by 9. I have ln of 6r equals negative 1. And I'm going to multiply by 1, which in ln land is ln of e. I'm going to do my power property. Cross out my ln, so I get 6r equals 1 over e. I'm going to solve for r, so I divide both sides by 6, so I get r equals 1 over 6e. Now when you plug it in, let's plug this in. We're going to get 1 over e, which is positive. So this is a solution. Okay. It's close to 0, but it's not quite there. Okay. Now, next one is 10. Which one did we just do? I forgot what that one was. This one was 9. No, that wasn't 9. This was 7. So this one was 7. So now we're doing 8. So we have 8, and we have ln of x minus ln of x plus 3 equals 3. I'm going to go ahead and multiply this by 1 and condense. So I have ln of x over x plus 3 equals ln of e cubed. Use my power property. Cross out my ln's. Now cross multiply. X equals e cubed times x plus 3 e cubed. And I'm solving for x, so what I'm going to do is move him over here. So we have x minus e cubed to the x equals 3e cubed. Factor out an x. So I'm going to get 1 minus e cubed equals 3e cubed. And then divide both sides by this. So 1 minus e cubed for 1 minus e cubed. And that gives you this solution. So our solution set is 3e cubed over 1 minus e cubed. Now if you look at this, this is negative. So you want to check and make sure you plug it in here. So basically, I believe this is positive, so this is 8. And you're going to get, it does work, so that is our solution. So you kind of have to judge if this number is has to be bigger than what? Negative 3. If it's bigger than negative 3, because we need this to be bigger than 0, then we're good. Okay? 9. We have 2 times ln of b minus 7 equals negative 6. So we have ln of b minus 7 equals negative 3. I divided both sides by 2. Multiply this by 1. So we have ln of b minus 7 equals ln of e to the negative 3. So we can cross this out. I have b minus 7 equals 1 over e cubed. And we're solving for b, so all we have to do is add what? 7. So 1 over e cubed plus 7. And clearly this is, you plug it in, since we had the 7, this is going to make this bigger than 0 here. So our solution set is 1 over e cubed plus 7. Okay, 10. Again, this is how you're going to get it on your quiz. So I suggest when you get your quiz, go ahead and do this when you get it. We're going to divide, this is 10. So rewrite this. This is 10. We had a 2 in front. You divide both sides by 2, you get ln of negative 6v equals 1 times, we're going to go ahead and multiply this by 1. So we're going to get ln of negative 6v equals ln of e. And cross those out. That's e to the first. To solve for v, we're going to get v equals e to the negative 6. Or negative 1/6 e. And clearly e, when you plug it back in, so if you plug this one's easy to plug back in. You get positive e, and positive e is bigger than 0. So our solution set is negative, let me rewrite this. Our solution set is negative 1/6 to the e, or times e. 11, we have log base 3 of x. This one right here was on your handout. Log base 3 of 16 plus 1/3 log base 3 of 64. So what I'm going to do is condense all this. Log base 3, I'm going to do it all in one swoop since you already know how to do this. Log base 3 of 16 to the 1/4 over 64 to the 1/3. Now remember, so basically we have crossed that out. The 16 to the 1/4 is the 4th root of 16. And 64 to the 1/3 is really the cube root of 64. So basically we have x equals 2 over 4, right? Oh, this is times, isn't it? Sorry, this is times. I was dividing, so it's times, it's going to be times 64 to the 1/3. So we know that this equals 2 times 4. So 2 times 4 equals 8. So our solution set is 8. Clearly 8 works because you only had one x here and it works. And the last one is log base 8 of n minus 3 plus log base 8 of n plus 4 equals 1. I'm going to go ahead and multiply this by 1, which in log n is log base 8 of 8. So I'm going to condense. That means we're multiplying this. Eight to the first power. I can cross this out now. So we have n squared plus n minus 12 equals 8. I'm going to subtract the 8. I'm going to factor. So we have n equals negative 5 and n equals 4. Now do both of them work? If you plug in negative 5 here, we have negative 5 minus 3. That's negative 8. Clearly it doesn't work. If you plug in 4, that works because that gives you a positive number. Plug in 4 here, that works because that's positive. So we only take the 4. If you on your test, if you put negative 5, that's going to be counted wrong. And that is your review. Now you can get started on your other sheet I gave you for your reviewing for your quiz.